Hi, I'm David Sprague with Ryan Stanelson, and we're so excited to be bringing you this training because we really want to talk about getting things set up. In business, it's all about the setup. So what I want to do is kind of interview you, Ryan, because you've done a lot of these, and it wasn't always easy the first time at all. So, someone paid you $1,000 to do 5, 6, 7 testimonials, and once they agree to it, they sign the contract or they sent you over the money. What is your process in making sure that day runs perfectly where all you're spending is 1 hour to get it done?
Well, first and foremost, it's all just like in everything else in our business. It's about setting the expectations. And I do not even consider entering or into the idea or concept of me going to a client's office unless I have their commitment that they're going to get me at least 7 people. If they don't commit to that, then what's the point? Because I'm spending my valuable time. They're paying a lot of money, but I want to make sure that we get 5 people. We got to get. My goal is to get at least 5 video testimonials there.
Right.
And if I don't, and I want to get that list ahead of time from the person that's the appointment setter in that office, setting up all these appointments up, and also make sure that if you've got 7 people, give yourself about 5 to 10 minutes for each one. So between an hour and an hour and a half, probably closer to an hour and a half, because you want to have about 20-30 minutes to set up. Get there early, obviously, and just I would have my phone already on the tripod before I get there. If you're going to use any lighting, make sure you have the lighting on. The beautiful thing about this setup is that you can literally have everything set up in one complete little package. If you're whether you're using the iPhone or the iPad, you can have your mic set up. You can have, in other words, you can have your mic rolled up and put off to the side. Just be ready to go in there, put the tripod out, and start shooting if you need to, or do whatever is necessary. And also, I would also set the stage with the customer of what the backdrop's going to be. If I'm in a dentist's office, I want to make sure that they know that I need probably. I want to set some, as you say, what do you call it? Some not proximity, but like some reference points of where I'm at. So the backdrop in a dentist's office is going to be probably a chair, and it's going to be one of their nicer chairs. It's going to be some X-ray machines or something, so they know if it's a doctor's office. Okay, this is their doctor, and that's pretty nice. But I want to make sure that they know that I'm going to be using that space. You got to set that expectation up in the beginning.
And so what I think is brilliant. Number one is when you get the commitment from the decision maker. Number one is you need to give them a project manager. To us, this is a project. Okay, so who's going to be coordinating the project? You get that person's name. Then you have a conversation with them saying, look, I need 7 people to show up, so you need 7 customers. Now, has any of those project managers said, well, how do I get the customers here? Did they ever ask you that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, and the answer is bribe them.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't care what you got to do. It's dinner for 2 at Chili's. We're going to give you a car, whatever you want to do to bribe them to get them there. You're going to give 50% off the next whatever. Typically, everybody's got 5 to 7 in their pocket that aren't going to be any problem.
Well, what I found that it's typically their strategic partners that they bring in. So if it's a dentist, it's maybe somebody else that practices, or is maybe even a referral partner of his that also comes into that person and gets their services. So that's kind of the low-hanging fruit. Those are the people that you want, and those are the people that are going to show up too, because they're personal friends a lot of times of the client. So really kind of set that expectation, or plant the seed in the customer's mind that those are the people that we want to invite, because you're going to get a higher number of people coming out and showing up.
So you want to make sure that you're working with them to either let them know that you need to bribe them or use strategic partners. People that friends, family of the business, whatever that might be. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you get them there. You set the time for them to be there, and as Ryan said, it's about 90 minutes altogether. And so you want to make sure that they're all there, and they're just going to need to be patient. So they need to understand what's about to happen, and that all they're looking for is a 30 to 45 second testimonial about the company. And so also a reference point of where you're going to film the video. And so that, if they schedule you at 2 o'clock, but the dentist is working that entire time and you can't use any of the facilities, that would be very bad. So you want to make sure that there's a scheduled time, the right facilities for you to be able to use and get some really fantastic reviews.
And get a list of the customers' names, so you have the correct spelling, so you don't have to call them back and say, "Oh, this is newbie Ryan again. You know, I need to get all those people's names now." The worst thing you want to do is you want to call that client up and say, you know, then he's like, "Has he done this before?" You know. So it's just a little thing, but those are important little things.
Okay, and then so now that you've actually made sure that the decision maker has assigned someone to do it, to get all this stuff done, you're going to call ahead of time, 2 days before, making sure they confirmed everything. And then you're going to show up just a little bit early, like Ryan said. Then you're going to film. Now, what are some of the expectations that you talk to when people actually show up? Any language to kind of put them at ease or to help them get some clarity?
Well, it's more about just my mindset. I got to go in there, and that's the beauty of the 4W testimonial, is it gives me a structure so that even if I do this the first time, I've got a formula it's like I know that I've got a structure that I can give these people, and so that I can put them at ease, and I can literally put this aside and say, this is easy. Look, I even have, you know, something for you to follow. You know, like look at the day. You know, I mean, it's real easy. So, and then in that, I think that comes off, and people can sense that, and that's the beauty of this whole system. And I'm not, you know, I mean, it's a great system. Dave's done a great job. So it's just about me coming in there with the right attitude, and then talking to the person like they're an important person, and saying, look, you know, we value your information. Thank you for the time that you're giving us today. Look at, you know, it's going to be so easy. Use some language like that. You know, joke with them. You know, laughter goes a long way. You can really kind of make it lighthearted, and it prepares them to get in front of the camera and make it unintimidating, you know, because people, I don't know what happens, but for whatever reason, when a camera goes in front of somebody, it is like, you know, it's like, you know.
It happens, not to you, but to most people.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just want to do a quick video here just to let you know about making sure it's all about the setup, setting it up properly with the decision maker, with the person that's going to coordinate everyone from you, and helping them get some clarity of how they're going to get people there, what time they're going to get there, that you're prepared ahead of time, and just you're going to allow an hour and a half for the actual filming itself. Show up 15, 20 minutes early, stay a little bit later. You know, for the money they're going to pay you $1,000, it's the best 2 hours you're going to be able to spend. So Ryan, I want to thank you for giving some insider tips on everything, and thank you guys so much for watching the training. So we'll see you in the next training here.
Thanks.